The ice suddenly cracked beneath his feet, and the boy plunged into the freezing water. A powerful undercurrent swept him away, tossing his body helplessly under the thick ice that completely blocked his only way out. But at that very moment, the boy, along with a rush of lake water, was pulled through time and space and landed in a library. At the time, he had no idea what had just happened to him. When the soaked boy returned home, his father didn't comfort him. Instead, he complained about the boy making a mess of the house. The boy tried to retreat to his bedroom to escape his father's scolding, but to his surprise, his father chased him relentlessly. Just as his father burst through the door, the boy teleported again, this time finding himself back in the library. Only then did he realize he had awakened the ability to teleport. When he used this power to leave the library and return to his bedroom, he looked out the window and saw his father explaining what he'd just witnessed to the police. But the officers thought his father was crazy and were ready to send him to a mental hospital. Seizing the opportunity, the boy decided to run away, just like his mother had, to escape his alcoholic father. He traveled to an unfamiliar city and checked into a cheap motel. There, he resolved to fully master his new abilities. The next day, he went to a park to start practicing. After he became skilled at short-distance teleportation, he returned to his rented room and flipped through a magazine. He tried to teleport to places shown in the photos but failed, until he saw a picture of the Empire State Building. It brought back memories of visiting the landmark with his mom as a child. At that moment, a strong wind whipped through the room, and the boy was instantly transported to the Empire State Building. That's when he finally understood how his power worked. Not only could he teleport to places within his line of sight, but to travel to other locations. They had to be places he had visited before. Later, he deliberately visited a bank and, while borrowing the restroom, got a look inside its vault. After returning home, the boy immediately gathered various tools. That night, he teleported into the bank vault with them. Just like that, he scored his first big payday. The cash covering his entire room convinced him it was time to change his life. Years later, when David returned home, he found a stranger inside his house. It turned out that 8 years earlier, after David had robbed that bank, the police, unable to find any leads, had turned the case over to a special division of national security that investigates extraordinary incidents.